Oh, I see me. I see the game. I don't hear the game yet. Hold on a sec. I still have to fix things. I don't know what's going on tonight. Let me check my audio. I see levels in my monitor, so that's good at least. Yeesh. Yep. And now I just need QuickTime. So that I can hear whatever's going on in my game. Okay, well, that was a fun and interesting adventure. Oh, we're gonna pick back up where we left off. I still don't hear the game in my ears. What? Why? Maybe it's just not loud here. Hold on a sec. Nope, I still don't hear anything. Oh, man. This is the last time I stream on a Wednesday, I'll tell you that. Yeesh. Big yeesh. Oh, I see why. My headset's not connected to the computer. Ugh, God. Okay. Now I hear audio. Great. Okay, happy day. Okay. So, I'm training up my sword skill here, and we could spend, more time with Captain Bernard here. But I'm actually wondering if instead I could go and use some of these side quests as opportunity to use my sword a bit more. And so I'm wondering about just thinking about knocking out some of these as to help that. So let's see. Can I sort by... They're sorting by timing? What is that? Sort by time. Azu! How's it going? Boy, you caught me on an off night. I am a little embarrassed for anything going on here. That Wednesdays are not my usual streaming night. I had some extra time. I was like, I want to play this game. I want to keep going on this. But I've had nothing but technical difficulties for like 30 minutes now. So I hope that I'm coming through loud and clear without too much delay. My audio is balanced because it's just been a bit of a rodeo today. It's unfortunate, but my computer is just not. I'm doing this as a hobby, and I don't really have a great. Yeah, stinky technical difficulties. They're the worst. I think at the moment we're okay, but it's basically anything that I do that's kind of exotic. I sound good to you. That's great. Of course I want to do like the alerts and the music and the overlays and the snazzy stuff, but every time I do that, Christy gets the first in again. I will go and increment that right now because otherwise it'll get forgotten. As per the rules of combat for first ins, every time I restart my stream, the token is eligible. You get another token. That's 2 for you tonight. Bruce and Tom are going to be upset by Christy's rooting for technical difficulties, of course, so that she can get as many first in tokens as possible. Oh, Azu, thank you so much for the follow. That is so kind of you. Oh my gosh, it just occurs to me that I'm probably flailing in Ollie's Discord. I'm probably flashing, starting and stop announcements. I'm sending a 10-second power outage. There you go. Yeah. Oh man. This might be my last Wednesday for a while. Christy, while you're still here, happy birthday. Happy not birthday? Happy birthday. Happy not birthday. Christy, you use this opportunity. You are now widening your lead on March. It's it's not actually her birthday today. She has warned us that her birthday is in March, and so every day we have we every day we in March we've been wishing her a happy birthday, but we've started to narrow down when her actual birthday is, and so the clues for her actual birthday, we know based on prior conversation that my normal schedule of Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday is not going to hit her birthday. So it's got to be on a bonus stream, which I do sometimes, pretty often. Like tonight would be a bonus stream. It's not my scheduled night. And the other thing that she said is that she's an Aries. We were doing astrological signs recently, and she revealed that she's an Aries, which doesn't start until March 21st. So we know it's not today, but in the spirit of wishing Kirsty a happy birthday, she gets wished it all the same. And we know that it's not, at least not until the 21st, and it's not a Monday, Tuesday, or a Thursday. I thought this was a bonus stream just for you. You can tune everybody else out, and you can pretend, you can believe, I'm talking just to you, Christy. No one else is here. It's just us. Don't mind Azu. Or by the way, Sibung, great to see you. Hey, welcome in. I am not participating in the music league because I know that I don't have the discipline to keep up with it, and so I opted out so that you wouldn't be holding on me or anything like that. Azu, yours is your bet? Oh, your bet on Christy is March 27th. Ooh. We'll have to check and see if that's the case. That's what we should have done, Christy. We should have started a pool at the beginning of March and done a little bit of a betting pool or something. Oh man, great idea. As you showed up because they heard it was your birthday for sure. Oh yeah, you know what, if I don't know if I can listen to the playlist without being a member of the league or if I have to be in the league in order to hear it, but I'm definitely not listening it on stream tonight because I was mentioning earlier I've been riddled with technical problems tonight. So this is like a lean and mean me and Kingdom Come Deliverance. No frills tonight because nothing is going well, and we're just gonna leave that as is because it's been a bit bumpy tonight. But I'd be down to hear it. Oh yeah, and I try to keep my stream a little on the clean side. I err a little conservative. Um, it's funny in person with friends. I don't mind being a bit more PG-13 or even more, but like I don't know. In a what feels like a public setting. I don't know everybody. I certainly don't know everybody who's listening or watching. I don't know who else is in the room. I just feel a little weird about getting any too gray. Although this game definitely has gray moments. This is definitely a what is it, M for mature type of game. It has its moments, but generally I try to keep myself pretty clean because I don't know, it just feels uncomfortable to me. And so yeah, if that stream, I heard Ollie talking about the next one being spicy. I was thinking, okay, that's cool, I could listen, but yeah, it definitely doesn't sound like something I'm gonna put into my stream. All right, we're going to just start knocking out side quests here to try to gain some experience, use my sword skills a little bit more. What is closest to me? This one, A Restless Spirit, looks pretty close. That's in Ledechko. That one's further away. Aquarius is very close. What's Aquarius? Okay, let's do Aquarius. Oops. These buttons. Man. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm the proud owner of the last spot in the league. How does it work? Do you just vote among yourselves at what you want to be, like, is it most popular, or how does the ranking system work? I had actually never heard of a league, Spotify Music League, because I'm not a Spotify user either, or not generally a user. I mean, I have, but not part of my normal routine. Okay, let's go here. Let's see. Talk to the people who are interested in jobs. Look around for the church for the housekeeper Agnes. Talk to those interested in the work waiting during the day in the courtyard. Okay, great. So you can vote for every song except your own. You get 12 points to divide, and you can only give a max of 5 per song. And how many songs are in the league at a time? 12 points. You didn't say. Okay, I was just rereading it, making sure you didn't just tell me the answer to that question. Every person submits 1 per round. So is it do you have to staff the league with a certain number of people, or can that be like, I have a league of 10, I have a league of 5, does it not matter? You think it's 12 currently. Gotcha. Yeah, I seem to remember that they were trying to fill a certain number of seats, so I wonder if it's always 12, like the activity works as a 12 person thing. I like the idea. I just didn't want to be, like the person in the book club who didn't read the book and shows up for the wine and the cheese anyway. Yeah. You don't know what the minimum is. Yeah. Heard. Alright, let's talk to some people and see who wants jobs.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Are you here about the work?
On account of the water carrier?
Yes, I am. My name is Vincent.
Nice to meet you. I'll ask a few questions and we'll see. All right?
Fine. Ask away.
Not talking to me?
What did you do before this?
I work for my father.
Doing what? Who's your father anyway?
Not talking
He's...
to me?
He was Moimir. We had a farm near Scarlet's.
Really? His farmhands came to the tavern a lot, but I never saw you there.
I don't go to taverns.
Yeah, it only gives you the playlist after everyone has submitted, so you do have to be on top of it a little. Yeah, I mean, the other thing that I compared it to the book club. The other thing that I think of is something like fantasy football, American football. I actually don't know. I kind of believe that fantasy football or fantasy sports is a concept internationally. But like fantasy football in the States is really popular with some people, but it requires for the whole season, you have this sort of dedication to like choosing your players and blah, 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 blah. And I had done fantasy football in the past and I enjoy it, but it was like tedious to like do every week. You'd have to make choices and do research and blah, blah, like just stuff I just didn't care to do that much after a few weeks, and it's a 16-week season or something. So I would be the guy normally towards the bottom who just didn't fill out his roster properly, and everybody else would be like, Dave, like, why are you going to do this thing if you don't actually enjoy playing or being part of it? So I was like, I'm just, I skipped out of it from that point on. You set a reminder on your phone so you don't forget. I never heard of it until I started consuming American media, but that could just be you. Yeah, Yeah. Yeah, it would not surprise me if fantasy sports was a very and uniquely American activity. Nothing like Americans to live vicariously by drafting their own players to their own team and and then of course it's a very big conduit to online betting as well, which I didn't do, but usually you enter those fantasy leagues and you put money down, and then if you do well you get money back, a reward for getting money, get money back out, so it's gambling. Yeah, that was the other reason I was like, yeah, I don't need to do this again just to lose and be bad at it. Like, I could think of something better to do with my $20.
So you're probably here about carrying water, right?
Aye. I want to carry water.
That's all? You've nothing more to add?
That's what's needed, ain't it?
How are you holding up?
Thanks for checking into the stream. I appreciate it. It's good to have you here.
My father. And the farm, too. But Ma says there's no use dwelling on it. Life must go on.
Life must go on. That is true.
What happened with Bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
I don't know. I didn't talk to him at all.
Yeah, click all the buttons. Kick all the tires. You might topple my stream, but that's okay. Go for it.
And what would you give me if I put in a good word for you?
I've got nothing to give.
Oh, come now. You say you want the job, so prove it.
Mother told me I should go and help. If you don't want my help,
I hear it.
fair enough.
Yes. It's a little quiet. Is it a little quiet to you? You may be the cure to my tactic. It is a little quiet. All right, I'm gonna bounce it up a little bit. You feel free to play that as often as you want. We can figure out the levels together. I bumped it up a little bit.
That's enough for now.
God be with
Not talking to me?
All right, who are you? Pickman.
God be with you.
And if you, I don't know where it is on the screen, but like I also have the extension thing, and there's a whole set of other buttons to press on the extension, because I can't squeeze them all into channel point redemptions. Yeah, I am too. So far, at least. Let's see how it goes.
You
Love
hear about
buttons.
water carrying?
Press them all.
I can hold water all day long.
So, do you want the job? There's plenty of other folk that will take it if you don't.
I do. I want it. What do I have to do?
So tell me, what was your trade before?
I was a miner, then a farm laborer, then I was a servant, then I fled from Skullets and ended up here.
Quite the factotum, aren't you? None of
Factotum.
those jobs good enough for you?
I liked them all, but they were always sending me to do something else. Pickman, they'd say. Leave this and go do that.
That works fine. And the audio seems like it's good level.
No, it's from when I was in the mines, digging with a pick.
This seems like the question I just asked. Why is it not grayed out?
So
Let's
tell
try it
me,
again.
What was your trade before?
I was a miner,
Yeah. All right.
then a
Quite the fact.
We just did this one. I
Right,
see.
I see.
Okay, now it's gray.
So you're keen on carrying water?
Perfect sax volume.
been keen on
Great.
it since I got up
Perfect
to
sax
try.
volume.
And you had another job before this morning, or what?
No. I was just joking.
Besides water, you could carry... you could empty latrines.
What? Carry shit? That'd be a new one for me. No, it's not a thing I'd go around boasting about.
How are you holding up, anyway?
What can I tell you? I've seen better days for sure.
What happened with the bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
That peacock, what was strutting up and down and shouting at everyone? He told me he'd no time to listen to a buffoon like me. So I shut my mouth.
Aw.
Well, I could put in a good word for you, but you'll have to scratch my back too.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Show me where it itches.
No, you dolts. It's just a
Okay.
saying.
This
If I do something for
this
you,
guy's emptying
you do
latrines.
something for me.
Right. I see. Well, as it happens, I've
Oh.
got something great for you. Treasure you wouldn't dream of.
Treasure, you say? Right, you got my attention.
I see you're a smart man. A
He's
man who
trying.
knows a
Yeah,
thing
he
or two
is.
about the world. I've got. Wait for it. I've got a piece of the Queen of Sheba's sword.
Okay.
Never heard of her.
All right,
She-
dude.
She was a great queen.
He's
in
making up stuff.
Ancient times. She gave Solomon a sword with magical powers.
Magical, eh? You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
No, it's true. It's in the Bible. This sword.
Oh, good. The animation's working too. All right.
Nothing can stop it. It can cut through bones.
My
teeth,
my technical
even
woes might be
steel
over
and
for now.
stone.
I see.
Excellent. Azu, you're the
Only got
cure.
one
You're the
piece.
cure.
What's
Thank you
that
so
for?
much.
I couldn't get it all. The fellow I bought it off didn't have the rest. He sold off bits and pieces. They've got powers of healing, you see, and put strength in your, you know.
Oh my gosh. Out with it.
manhood. What do you say? Deal?
Yeah. No.
Nah, forget it. I'm not interested in a rusty piece of steel. Now, silver, though,
But I don't have any groschen. Not a one.
tough luck then.
Farewell.
You know it'll be the game is, you know, there is something amazing that this guy has, and I just denied it. But I don't care. Whatever.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
What do you want from me?
What do you want?
I want to work. And I heard you're the one in charge of giving out jobs, not the bailiff.
It's true. Do you know how to cook? If you know how to make food for nobles, then I might have something for you.
Where would I learn to cook food for nobles? I want to carry water.
But Alex has already picked people who want to carry water.
He didn't ask me, though. So I came here myself.
Look, I already have more people than jobs. You're a bit late.
But I really need a job.
Well, so does everyone else around here.
None of them has a husband on his deathbed.
Oh.
He's dying.
He's badly wounded. So poorly he's been in his bed for weeks. Unconscious most of the time.
Sorry to hear it.
I already owe the apothecary a small fortune. And he won't lift a finger for us now.
Apothecary? I've never heard it pronounced that way. Apothecary? I call it the apothecary. Have I been saying it wrong? Is it apothecary or apothecary? Apothecary? What? That's not right. That's a joke, right? It's the apothecary. Okay. I thought I had a stroke there for a minute or something. I was really confused. I mean, I know that words get pronounced differently depending on where you're from, or even over time the pronunciation changes,
Well,
but
if
that's
you know
that's
how
a
to cook
lot.
Fine food. I could get you a job at the merchant's house. You'd have a nice roof over your head there too.
All I've ever cooked is gruel and soup. Nothing fit for nobles. A roof would be grand, though. Not so much for me, but for my husband. Is there any way you could arrange it?
No, not unless I lied about your cooking skills. But he'd find out soon enough, and then we'd both be in trouble.
Yeah.
What did you do in Skalitz?
I was at the silver works, roasting the ore and washing it. My husband was at the smelter.
Oh, Christ. Things got very ugly there. I suppose that's where your husband was wounded? It's a miracle you managed to drag him all the way to Ratai.
What else could I do? Leave him there?
All right. I'll think about it and talk to the bailiff.
And you'll tell him to take me, right? God bless.
I don't know about that. But I'll talk to him. What do you got, Cornelius?
Jesus Christ be praised.
You're interested in carrying water?
I am. It's about time something good came to decent folk.
I agree. Now, I'll ask you a few questions.
What? But I want the work and I deserve it. Keep your questions for good for nothing.
Got it. This guy's totally deserving.
What makes you so deserving? How did you make a living before this?
I was the owner of a mine. Well, I had a lease on it. But in our line of work, it amounts to the same thing.
The chief, eh? Have you ever hauled a bucket of ore up a hill?
There's no hill in a mine. Just a shaft with a winch.
Got it. So you've
Hard
never
work
done...
carrying water.
So is taking care of a mine.
It's not quite the same thing, is it? You need brawn to carry water, not brains.
I wasn't born a mine owner, you know. I've done my share of hauling.
This ought to be good.
There's also the option of emptying latrines.
Are you
Eh?
trying to
Eh?
insult me? That's no job for a decent Christian.
True. That's why it pays double.
Double, hey? Well, that's not bad, but
I see your question, one
for
sec.
a man of my stature, no doubt there are more needy souls. Double.
So, great question. Thank you for asking. I stream, my official schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, which is meaning I would start right about now, Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Wednesday is bonus stream. That's where we are right now. Is extra stream. Fridays, extra streams, and then the weekends when I can. Those are the Wednesdays and Fridays are same time, just on and off. The weekends are earlier in the day, but that's very much dependent on like what I'm doing for the weekend, what my family's doing, who's around, how much time I can get, etc. So earlier streams are a little hard for me, except for the weekends would be the one time, the time when I could do something earlier. I know it's rough. Like I know that I'm late for anybody who's in European time zones, or even further east. It's difficult. It's late even for those in the States, because I start at 10:30 at night. It's really, I'm the late night streamer, I would say. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm here, like I said, I start at 10:30 and I'm usually good for about 3 hours or so, usually till about 1:30, 1 o'clock or so. But it's 3:30 a.m. Wow. Kudos to you. I don't have that in me anymore. I used to, but 1:30 is pushing it for me on a work night. And then actually what ends up happening is on the weekends I sleep in a little bit and catch up. I kind of abuse my sleep schedule that way. I stay up too late in the weeknights and then sleep in to catch up on the weekends.
How are you holding up in Ratai?
Not too well.
Yep. Yeah.
I've tried offering my administrative abilities at the rat house, but the bailiff treats me like a...
You have no choice. Actual insomnia, not, a lot of people, I mean, I would have said in the past that I have insomnia, but that's not really the truth. I just don't put myself to bed and I don't take care of myself, but yeah. If you have actual insomnia, that's tough. That's real rough.
Bailiff complained he couldn't get a word out of you.
I refused to talk to him. Last time I did, he was vulgar, shouted and threatened to whip
Oh
me.
yeah, no, that's a real thing,
Interrogates
as opposed to the stuff I
Can't
make
see
up.
how that would put you off.
Yeah, that's rough.
What would you give me if I put in a good word for you?
So that's how it is it?
So that's how it
You're
is.
Only one who stooped to bribing?
Come now. I just want to help, but I'll have my job cut out persuading the bailiff to take you.
All right. I don't have anything, but I know the armourer in Sasau, and he'll give you a good price if I have a word with him.
That
Cheap
can't
armor
hurt.
Might come in handy, all right. Done.
Done. As soon as I get the job, come and see me, and I'll tell you all about it.
I'm making all sorts
That's
of
enough for
promises
now.
I can't keep right now. Let's talk to this guy. What are you gonna give me? Rock.
God
I
be
think
with
I'm hiring a guy named Rock. This guy clearly knows how
You're
to
one of
work.
the people interested in work.
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about a job carrying water.
That's right. But first, I'll ask you a few questions. You are...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rock. There was more than enough Peters in the mines.
Surely this will have
In the
no
mines.
consequences.
So,
at the mines. So you're a miner.
that's right. I worked in the East Shaft, and I hope I'll be working there again. Now that I think of it, have you heard anything from their lordships? When will they open the mines again?
I don't know what they're planning. Yeah, I don't know what they're planning.
I have no idea what their lordships plan to do about it.
All right. I just thought you might have heard something.
Can you carry
How
water?
badly do you want to carry water?
Well, right now there doesn't seem to be much work around for miners, and at least I can earn a few groschen.
It's not easy work, though. It's a long way to carry water.
Do you think it was easier in the mines? Digging through rock on your knees all day for months
This
on
guy
end?
could be good. This guy could be good. Or you could carry something else.
Carrying shit.
What? For the knacker?
It's a job.
But what would people say? I need money badly, but I couldn't go back to mining after that.
But
it
will
would be
get twice the
the
pay.
The money would help, true enough. What about afterwards? I don't want to be carrying shit all my life.
Oh, interesting. This is the first time I've seen a persuasion check on this.
Look at it this way. You earn double the money in the same time, or the same money in half the time. That's not bad, is it?
Well, you have a point. I could get it over and done with quickly, and... All right, I'll take it. I suppose it won't kill me.
Good. I'm sure you won't regret it.
I'm sure he will, but that's okay. It's not going to be my problem for too much longer.
You mean this here? Well, I've got feeling back in my arm again.
What happened to it, anyway?
That time in Skalitz. I was knocked down by a horse, but it's better now.
But your arm is crippled?
I can see by the way your arm is hanging, it's not healed. You can't carry water like that.
Well, come on.
Oh,
I owe
interesting.
money to the Sawbones, and I need the work to pay for it. I'll give you anything you want.
Interesting. Let's try
Well,
this one.
I could find something that will help you.
Anything.
Find a healing concoction. Okay.
Here you go. This will help it heal better.
Thank you so much. How much do I owe?
I mean, this is such a moral dilemma here. I just conned this guy to take a job hauling crap. Then I notice his arm's busted, and I threaten to take it away. Then I hand him a healing concoction, and now I'm going to extort silver out of him. I mean, at this point, we're dancing all over the ethical line here, right? Yeah, silver is always welcome. We're doing
Never
it.
enough groschen. The treatment wasn't cheap.
I know. I myself owe money to the apothecary. I don't.
He
have
said it
anything
right.
now.
He knows how to
If you
say
leave
it.
That job, I'll pay you back.
Oh, he's gonna pay me back if I get him the job. All right. Did I ask him what's it worth to you? Did I ask him
What
that?
would you give if I put in
No,
a
I
good
didn't.
word for
I
you?
have not totally
Good word.
extorted from him. Good word.
Sure. If I put in a good word for somebody to the bailiff, then that someone has a
Better
better
chance. Yeah, you
But I
know.
haven't got a pot to piss in. I lost
You might
everything,
have a bucket
and
to
I'm in
crap
debt
in,
too.
though.
But I
This
might
poor
know of an
guy.
opportunity.
Oh? What kind of opportunity?
I heard about it at the mine before Skalitz was raised.
Tell
So,
me.
what did you hear?
They found something they wanted kept a secret. There weren't any rumors about a silver seam, but what else could it be?
The punishment for stealing the king's silver is hanging or burning at the stake.
I know, but you can't be burned for stealing silver nobody knows about.
True. This guy's an interesting character. All
That's
right.
enough for now.
That's enough of you, buddy.
See you later.
Who else? You guys already have jobs. Have I talked to everybody? Have we done enough interviews? Ooh, no, that's not a guy. Talk to that guy. So, I feel like, honestly, I feel like Pikmin is your poop hauler. He's super dumb. He doesn't care, and I think he's got the physical capability. This guy is kind of like meh on it. I don't know if I'm picking one person per role. Oh, we're gonna have to talk to Tonda here. I'm not giving this guy anything. I don't think he's done an honest day's worth of work. Who has a point? Rock has a point about steel, gold that no one knows about, or silver that no one knows about. That is true. That is true.
God be with you.
Let's see what Tonda has to say here. I just don't know how many people I'm picking for which jobs.
You're here about the water carrying?
I am. Where do I get some pails?
Hold your horses.
Tonda's ready to go.
We haven't decided yet who gets the job. I have to ask you a few things first.
What for? I can handle the job. But ask away.
I like the attitude. What are you able to
trade
do?
did you do before?
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard of Tonda the winch, right? Strong as a bull.
Ah, the name sounds familiar. You were one of the new miners, weren't you?
I was. I came last autumn. The winter was mild enough to work the mines, and I showed everyone I was a hard worker. So did I get the job?
We're not finished yet.
This guy's like, just put me to work. I'm ready. Put me in,
Here because
coach.
you want to carry water.
Well, I'd rather be back at the winch. Turning it so fast I'd make everyone's head spin. But now I want to carry water at least, since there's some money in it.
Hell yeah, man. Or you could carry
Well,
something
There's
else.
also the option of carrying, shit.
Not a chance. I'm not carrying any shit around. And if anyone tries to make me, I'll break his legs.
Okay. This guy is not. Well, let's see here. It's a job for a real man. Yeah, let's go. You get paid twice as much.
What if I told
Oh.
you that you get double the pay?
Didn't I mention something about breaking legs?
You did, but more money.
I wouldn't be under the winch anymore.
But more money.
Under the stench.
Okay, so we'll put him down in the maybe column.
And how are you holding up?
Not very well. I'll tell you that. I help out with something every once in a while and get some money for it. But it's not enough. Especially when the dice don't fall in my favor.
Oh, you're a gambler, huh?
Have you tried looking for other
The
work?
dice.
What for? They'll get the mines running again, and I'll have a real man's job.
Oh. What about joining the garrison? Isn't that the army? Or like the military, like the, soldiers? But there's no work for strong men. That's not true. I've got water and crap that needs to be hauled.
And
Okay,
what about
the garrison.
soldiering?
Damn it!
That's real man's work, isn't
Reputation lost
It
again.
is, and I'd be good at it. When I land a punch, you'd think you were kicked by a horse. Which I once showed to a soldier I fell out with over a game of dice. Only, I'm too smart for soldiering.
Oh, this guy's got a great attitude. Never mind.
are
Let's
you
see what
holding
else is
up?
going on.
Not very well. I'll tell you that. I help out with something every once in a while and get some money for it.
Oh, we asked this question. Moving on. Joining the garrison.
It is,
He's
only-
unhappy with that. Blah, 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 blah. What do you have against the bailiff?
I heard you lot don't want to talk to the bailiff.
I don't know much about that. The others didn't talk to him, so I kept my mouth shut as well. That's the way we do it at the mines. He didn't even really ask me anything anyway. Just mumbled something under his breath.
And what will I get? Oh, this ought to be good. What will I get if I help you to get the job?
What would you give me if I recommended you?
A
What
punch
could
in
I
the
get when I
face.
don't have a pot to piss in? All I have is a strong arm. Whenever I hit anything or anyone, they stay hit.
Well, if I get you the job, will you show me how to really hit someone hard?
I could. Deal then.
Oh, some training.
Deal.
I'm making another deal I don't know that I can keep. That's fine. Whatever.
I know everything I need.
So, can I go carry water then?
Not you.
No, dude.
I'll tell the bailiff and he'll choose.
Well, I hope he chooses me. Otherwise, I might be very angry.
Yeah,
If
you don't
think I'm
frighten
afraid
me,
of
dude.
you, You're mistaken.
We'll see.
I'm the one holding a sword and a bow. More empty promises. Woo! Alright, let's go crush some dreams. Yeah, it's dream crushing time. I think we're over here. Let me just double check. Oh, what's B? Is B... Go back to the bailiff and tell him what you chose. Look around the church for the housekeeper of Agnes. I need to find Agnes first. Alright, Agnes. Where are you at? Ooh, flowers. This is my favorite thing to do. Pick flowers. Game with swords, and bows and arrows, and horses. And what am I doing? Running around picking flowers so I can sell them back to people. Would you like to buy a flower? Dandelion. Agnes! You're not Agnes. Agnes! You're not Agnes. Ringlet. Who are you? What? You're a person?
Respects to you.
Do you want to carry poop? No, you're not in contention. How wholesome. That's right. That's right. Are you Agnes? No, you're a townsperson. Pay indulgence. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of money for indulgence. How about I steal the indulgence? No, I wouldn't do that. Are you up here, Agnes? You are not. Are you Agnes? Oh, you are. How about that? Are you the housekeeper from Rovna?
Are you Agnes, who works at St. James?
I am.
Holy echo.
Or I did. Before those devils rolled in and burnt down Skalitz. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper. And everyone I asked said...
She's dancing. Do you see her in the corner? She was
I've been
dancing.
blessed by God.
So it seems.
There she goes.
The local merchant
Head
wants
bopping.
someone who can cook food fit for nobility and take care of his household.
Well, Father Francis was very fond of good food. But I can't just go serve someone else.
Why not? That's what I was just thinking. And why not?
Why not?
Oh, reputation
Because I'm
lost.
still
Why?
Father Francis's housekeeper.
Oh, we can
I heard
fix
he's
that.
dead and isn't coming back.
Don't pay any attention. They're just rumors. I'm still his housekeeper.
She's not gonna like he doesn't need a housekeeper anymore. I don't think.
Where's Father Francis now?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was going to confession in Sasau. But that was before all these terrible things happened. I've heard no word of him since then.
Does he go to Sasau often? Where does he stay when he's there?
Not so often. About once a month. He always used to stay in the inn near the monastery, so he wouldn't have far to go.
I'll ask around about what happened to Father Francis. I'll let you know.
Good luck then.
Alright. So now I could go to the bailiff and start handing out jobs, but How far away is Sasso? Pretty far away. But if I could do this first, I might be able to place that housekeeper who's really the ideal candidate for the cooking job. All right, we'll do that. Okay. What are we going to do next? Man of the Cloth is quite far away. Good Thief. I actually don't really want to do Good Thief because... Oh, this actually is fine. I thought one of these was Steal Money. But this is Get the Dead Man's Ring for Miller Peshek. I should do that. Get the Dead Man's Ring for Miller Peshek. That's not too far away either. All right. Let's work on that one. You fear... honestly, I wouldn't be calling it a sleep demon. It seems like you need the sleep blessing, the sleep angel, the sleep... I don't know. Angel. If you're having issues sleeping, I hope you have some good sleep. Thank you for stopping by. It was so great to have you on and good catching up. I do hope I get to see you again, but only if your sleep schedule permits. And I hope you have a good night. Thank you so much. All right. Can I fast travel my way? No, I'm just gonna horse it. Thank you, thank you. I certainly will. No, I pressed the wrong button again. Horse. There you are. Let's do it. Take the exit here. I think I want to go this way. Because, yeah, I want to go to the A. Watch out! I'm just running people over. Sorry. Sorry. Don't you hear the horse? Don't you know better than to move out of the way? I know it's the right of way is theirs. I should be dodging them, not them dodging me. But I don't care. Alright, so take a left, cross the water, and then just find a way to make a right-hand turn somewhere. Take a left, cross the water, find a way. Do I make the right away? Is that what I saw? Maybe? Yeah. Is this going to run along the river? And it's going the wrong direction. No. It looks like I don't want to do that. It looks like I want to go this way and then look to make a right somewhere in here. Oh, something's going on over here. What you got?
Good day to you. What do you need?
Nah, don't need that. Hey, dog. Oh, don't bite me. What are you? You're a townsperson also.
Good day to you.
Nope.
Goodbye.
Bruce! How's it going? What have you missed today? Not a lot. I've had a number of technical issues tonight, and so it really has slowed me down quite a bit. But those seem to have been ironed out, which is good. And so I left the training ground where I was doing the sword training at the end of the last stream, and I decided I was going to try and knock out some more side quests first before going back to the boss. My hope is that I might bump into some more situations to use my sword and work on improving that. and along the way get some experience and maybe just try to hone some other skills as I go. So that's what we're doing right now. I do eventually want to go and fight the boss. I don't know if we'll get to it tonight or not, but that's all you've missed. It's just some sort of side quest stuff. I did one, or I'm still working on it, but I was doing one earlier where I was interviewing people for jobs and fleecing them and extorting them from their riches. So, you know, ethically questionable stuff. It's fun. Am I at the place? I'm close to the place. Alright. Great. Look out, dog. Let's talk to this guy. He's got a sword. I better be careful. Executioner. I'm so confused. I mean, it feels like I'm starting in the middle of a conversation here. Still, this is one of the better choices. Let's try this.
Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake, he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away.
Super, but I've lost the context. Why did I ask him to do that? So I can go and get the dead man's ring? Which... I think I need the horse. I think I need the... Well, let me bring my horse. I think my horse has my spade if I have to do any digging. Which is kind of what I'm guessing. What's the deal here? It doesn't say where the... Ah, okay, more information. Who's buried under the gibbet. It's either that or I pay him back in coin. Alright, so I do need my spade from the horse. Horse inventory. Spade. I should have remembered that was the last item. Okay. Now I'm looking for a grave. Is this the gibbet? Is this what he's been buried under? Thistle. Whistle. Anybody know what that show's from? Or what show that is from? Yes. See some sheep. Whistle, whistle. I'll give people a moment to think about that one. Did you know that you came to a game? Oh, start digging. There we go. More morally questionable
Christ,
items
Lee,
here.
What a fucking stink. How long have you been lying here? Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh, shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Do I have the ring then? I'm confused. Well, whatever it is, I'm going back to Peshek. One way or another. I don't seem to have the ring. Okay, so in this case, I'm getting some more thistle. And then it seems like we're done here. It's interesting. I did not know this. I always assumed, based on the television, okay, one thought at a time. Based on television shows and movies, the gallows, the place where hangings take place, don't those usually take place like in the center of town? That is nowhere near where this is, according to this town. And I know this game is about historical accuracy. I'm wondering if this is actually more accurate than what you see in movies and TV shows, and that the gallows are, off on the outskirts of town. I mean, it's like right next to the executioner's house. Like a service. Like, I live here. I put up some gallows. You come in. You want to hang a guy? You just bring him on by, and we'll hang him for you. No problem. It's just interesting the way that they've laid this out in this game, and I wonder if that's more historically accurate. I do not know. I think it depends. I think there was one spot where they talk about putting up in the town square, but it's not always there. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Discovered a nest. I still don't know what to do with nests. Although now I have bow skill, or at least I have the semblance of a bow skill. And I almost wonder, hold on a sec. Put it away. Line up my shot. Good. Take it back out. Don't move. Just line up and fire. Examine nest. A lockpick. Not what you'd expect in a nest, but that seems like a good trade for the arrow. I don't know where my arrow went. I don't think I'm ever seeing that again. But okay. I could dig with it. Dig it. Those thieving birds. They had it coming to them, stealing my lockpicks. Seems like a good exchange. One arrow for one lockpick. And I got to... I don't know if I got bow experience by doing that, but... if it gave me any bonus to bowmanship, my bow skill, archery, that's good. Whoa, tight turn, tight turn. Those thieving birds. Cracks me up. All right, where am I? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna keep going straight and I'll bump into the miller.
Yeah.
What's up, Teresa? How's it going? Hey, girl. Oh, you're not Teresa. No dip. My bad. Next half's over. Oh, I'm overloaded. Here, can I trade some stuff with you, trading lady? Will you buy some
Good
flowers?
afternoon.
Let's trade. Well, yeah, you're buying armor? I got some armor for you. Right after I sell you some flowers first. A little bit of everything, it sounds like. Alright. Let's add half of this. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Alright, let's haggle this, and then I'm going to go to the... Unless, can I go to my horse now? No. No, my horse is not available. Okay. Haggle!
I'd like to
Pay me
discuss the
lots!
Well, we can try it.
How about this much?
price. What about this?
You won't convince me with that.
No? Keep going. Oh, you're pretty mad. How about this?
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Alright. Now. Have I... Nope. Wrong button. Here we go. Horse. Inventory. I wish there was a take all. She's not going to be able to buy all this, but let's see what we can do. Yeah, I'm just going to even leave the flowers. Let's see how much money you got. Let's talk trade. Sell. Weapons. Let's get rid of this. And this. And both of these. And 4 of these. And okay. Great. Oh, somewhere along the way I went way too heavy. Oops. Check basket. What's the thing that costs the most? These tight blue hose. Both of them? Yep. And the silent shoes. Okay. And actually, I want to be able to ring it up a little bit, so I got to give myself some space to operate. That's probably good right there. Let's haggle this thing. Let's try to clean you out.
Something about the price.
Yeah.
All right, so
How about all of it?
What do you say to this?
it's not worth it to me.
So you went up by 10. If I come down by 10. Knack and Craft Gaming, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. It's good to have you. Thank you so much for coming by. Ephesian Gaming. Wow, what a great name. I love that. We're coming for that crack. I've never seen the raid message. That's awesome. What were you guys doing tonight? What game were you playing? How are things? Tell me everything. Tell me everything. Tell me a story.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
All right. Thank you, lady, for all of your money. Let's put all this back. things. I need all these. Armor, we'll put horse, horse, horse. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. Again, thank you for the raid. My name is Dave, Digital Dave. I'm a variety streamer, pretty casual. We are streaming Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays at 10:30 at night. We're playing a variety of different games. Tonight we're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Actually, we have been and we will be playing Kingdom Come. We're going to knock this whole story out and then probably move on to something else. You were playing some party animals and you won every time. Congrats. Well deserved. Very good. Very good. I have yet to try party animals, but I hear it's a fun one. So I'm looking forward to that. Maybe someday I'll get to play that as well. That is excellent. Very good. Very, very good. Party Animals is a great game. I like it. We'll have to check it out sometime. Kraken, I know it is late. I don't know if you're sticking around. Of course, no, to you or any of the raiders, no obligation to stick around. It's great to have you for as long as you choose to do so. If you're having a good time tonight, do consider the follow button. Hopefully we'll see you again as well. And there's also a Discord if you're all into that jam or anything like that. This man is full of shit. Yeah, I know some of those. I know some of those. Oh, that's right. I want to get over to A. We're just running down the street a little further. That's where I'm trying to get. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Great to have you in. Even though you may be full of shit. I'm not sure who... Somebody's full of shit. It might be you. It may not.
Don't you want a little wager on the ratte tourney?
This guy is nothing but wagers on the ratte tournament. Non-stop.
You, what do you want from me?
And he does not like me. There were no ring. There was no ring there.
But no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
Well, I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad.
I just sent the guy away.
Talking to him about it. He's a bit
I would
touchy
never,
on
super
something.
innocent, never told a lie in your
It'd be
life.
better to pinch it from his house.
I guess I have no choice but to believe you. I mean, you seem like a trustworthy person.
Should be in
I
a
gotta
trunk
believe you.
somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get
I
past the
still
lock.
do not.
You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No,
Ooh,
you
I like
don't.
that idea.
I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
I really could use more training, though.
Can you tell me
Let's see
something
what else
about
he
the
has to
other
say.
guys?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sasa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram.
Usurer. That's an interesting
Slimy
word.
bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is, a loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Oh, nice guy. Tell me something about yourself.
About yourself.
That's what I just
Nothing
said.
much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've
This guy's
plenty of
really
work to
friendly.
do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Can you
I don't-
tell me...
No, I don't want to ask all these questions. No, that's all.
That's all.
And then training. I need
Here
lockpicking
you're able
training.
to open
Like,
the
whoa.
locks Without
A lot of help.
Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
I don't think I'm
interested
level
in more
5.
advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
I really would like to learn the basics.
I'll think it over.
Could you teach me to pickpocket?
Could you teach me something
Oh,
about
pickpocket.
the,
Interesting.
milling craft? Like how to get things out of strangers' purses into your own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen. Bye.
I'm learning the important skills. Ooh, flower. I have no I can't help myself. If there's flowers, I gotta pick them. These purple ones seem like they should be pickable. Oh well, whatever. Alright, dude.
Hey! I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you, and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable. But also, of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out. Carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
Okay, that's a lot of words. Read. Sneak up on them and hold A. Grope around inside the purse, holding A. Not easy, especially if your victim's on the move. Longer you grope, blah blah. In order to then steal, you have to exceed the minimum time for groping, which will recognize by the background of the rose changing color from red to green. The amount of time you have left for the second stage of stealing is shown by the number in the middle of the rosette. Keep a close eye on the number of color of the rosette. Red is bad. Got it. Oh my goodness. What is this? Here you've dipped your hand into someone's purse and you've got to get it out the loot before time is up and you're caught. So the place where you're stealing, you have to find out what it is by pressing A, then pressing A again to steal. The item if you've just stolen, the time that remains before you're caught, the time you'll lose if you decide to steal from the item in question. If you're an experienced pickpocket, the expert on items you've fully learned, you can also see the properties of the stolen item. Okay. Let's give this a try. This seems like this is not going to go well.
What do you think you're doing? I've a mind to call the guards. I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try
supposedly was successful
without me seeing you. And first, you have to. Once you found.
I didn't get the dagger though.
Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
All right. Oh, okay. So I press and hold to bring this up. The longer I hold, the darker this gets. And then
caught you. If this was for real,
okay.
I'd be yelling for a guard.
Closer.
Try it again.
Ah, I gotta hold. Okay. Searching. Did I take it or not?
Caught you.
I guess maybe I have to get out?
Yelling for a guard. Try it again.
I'm just curious. I want to check one thing while I'm doing this. Is the act of doing this increasing my pickpocketing skill? No, does not seem like it. Or maybe I started at 1. Okay. Anyway, doesn't look good. Let's try this again.
Caught you!
Uh,
If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a card. Try it again.
let's try this. Does sneaking help?
Caught you!
Nope.
If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard.
Alright, dude. Let's try it again. Oh,
That's
okay.
okay.
I've got to
I
use the
hardly
exit.
noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Pashek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
Parted with the dagger. I wonder if... Oh. Why won't he let me pickpocket him now? And I'm curious, did that... Okay, so I got a notch in pickpocketing. Christy's back. How was Survivor? Did Survivor survive? Did your person survive that you were hoping would survive? A person went home. A person always goes home. I mean, maybe not every single episode, but that is the whole premise, right? Somebody went home. Is the person you wanted going home or not wanted? Your favorite contestant ever from 50 seasons is on this season? Oh, is this like one of the like a reunion series? And they're still there, huh? Right on. How's my nourishment? 60. It's time to eat from pot. It's not letting me eat from pot. That's too bad. A monumental season with all returning epic players. It's been phenomenal. That's cool. Very excited. Ooh, lockpick very easy. He's not gonna mind, is he? Alright, let's practice this. Unlocked! My first one! Oh, so there's a difference between just pick like unlocking it and robbing it. I don't need to steal anything. Some famous person I don't know made a guest appearance and did a little concert. That's good. A concert on Survivor seems like kind of not the point of Survivor. Aren't you supposed to be like on a deserted island or something, like with, you know, none of the pleasantries? It seems like receiving a concert is kind of not the point of that show. That's the kind of thing that you'd get at like Big Brother or I don't know. I don't remember the names of any of those shows anymore. I used to watch this show on MTV called Road Rules, where they put like 5 people in an RV and made them drive around. So they were like living in a tight space with challenges and stuff. And oh man, there was it bounced very wildly from like hot sexy time to everybody's angry at each other, and it just wildly back and forth. I think it did evolve into the challenge, which really was just more hot sexy time and more anger while doing physical challenges. I remember this one. I don't know why it's in my brain. I think of this more often than I should. There was this one challenge at the end of the challenge where they had to bungee jump over like a lake, and then in order to get released off the cord to continue the challenge, you had to lower your heart rate to a, like, below resting level. So imagine taking a bungee jump and then needing to reach a, and you're like competing, so of course you're naturally trying to race other people and you're trying to lower your heart rate. And I don't know why that scene from this stupid MTV game show with a bunch of, I mean, this is very judgmental, but whatever. But, you know, I was just going to say a bunch of, like, bro dudes and whatever, you know, ladies or something, meatheads, right? Because that's basically what MTV brought on. They brought on a bunch of meatheads. But they had to calm their bodies in order to continue the competition. I thought it was clever. Oh! What? Why? Now I'm in water. Okay. Can I lift myself up? This guy can't do a basic pull-up. Alright, there we go. I'm out. Is this I can also open this one. Yeah, we're going to practice some more lockpicking. Over here. I think it still greatly rewards athleticism as they recover much faster naturally. Sure, of course, yeah. Can't do a basic pull-up? Is it Simon? Yeah, this guy's... Yeah, this guy's name is definitely Simon. Oh, locked it. I gained a new level. Alright, that's cool. Let's do it again, bud. Fail. You wouldn't bungee jump, Christy? You're not a bungee jumper? Nope, not a thrill seeker, don't like heights, danger, risk averse, roller coasters, okay. Bungee jumping, nah. I'm actually probably in that camp. I've never done bungee jumping. I have done roller coasters. I will say I'm actually getting to the point where, like, my ears can't tolerate crazy rides anymore. I used to love them, but it just makes me nauseous beyond my control. Roller coasters are probably okay. They're forward moving, even with the loops, you know, they're not spinning. But spinning things, not that bungee jumping is spinning. Like the teacups, I'm more scared of the teacups and the, what the hell is that one called? The blender? It's the ride that goes in a circle and it has arms and each of the arms goes in little mini circles. The blender? The spinner? It's a carnival ride. Anyway, and the swings, which just is, you know, flying around in a circle. Can't do that stuff. But you can put me on a roller coaster and do 10 flips, I'm fine. I'm cool. Ah, I thought I might have gotten that one. One more try. Oh, that was closer. One more try. That one wasn't as good. Alright, that's good for now. It did say I improved my lockpicking skill by 1. Alright, so now I've got, you know, I still have, like, no actual skills in lockpicking. Yeah, lasting lockpicks. I mean, I just need to get to level 3. I think that's going to be a big deal. Head to the laboratory. Yeah. Well, if only the laboratory, head to the laboratory. If only the lockpicking skill actually did much of anything. But we know that the Blueprint's lockpicking skill is, in my opinion, overrated. You're better off getting an electromagnet or getting the doors open other ways. Ooh, is this an easy? This is just easy. Is it? What was this? Yeah, same deal. All right. Well, we've worked on our pickpocketing. How do I get back? Across the river. Is it over here? It's over here. And we worked a little bit on our lockpicking. I am pretty sure that she's going to want to talk to me.
You look like something.
There was a crazy Reddit post about luck and increasing it, and the actual odds, it was very detailed, and I don't know how they figured it out, but the increments were tiny, and it was an interesting read. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the gist of what I understand also, is that, like, it does increase your luck by doing the lockpicking skill experiment, but you need to execute that many, many, many times to really feel like it actually, like, that it has a substantial improvement to your ability to pick a door. Don't you want to do something together again? You look like something the cat tracked in. Yeah.
Don't you want to do something together again?
That sounds wonderful. Everyone says the Broken Wheel Tavern is the fun place to be in the evening. I want you to take me there.
Oh,
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the Glade when he was taking the flour into town, but he never wanted to take me inside. What do you think, Hal? Shall we go?
Just where might that be? Didn't she just... I guess we're asking where the...
And just where might that be?
Just above the upper gate, a little before you reach Ratai.
Why not?
I don't see why not. But you'll have to try some ale while you're there.
I will, I promise.
Let's be going then.
Oh, sweet. Off we're going. You're gonna make me follow you slowly? Take Teresa to the broken... Are you gonna follow me?
Go to taverns a lot, do you?
Sometimes. If I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
That's true. I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Scallops that time.
Don't talk about those oat cakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
And that's when
Yeah, naturally. The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather. No need to take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right.
All right, let's walk together. Come on.
I don't go picking up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
What sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Come on then.
Oh, good God. Thank goodness. I was like, am I going to have to walk all the way there?
So, here we are.
Wow, from the Blueprints wiki. There you go.
Should we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Is it right?
It's excellent.
Eat from pot. All right.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
It's dancing time.
What? What are you doing?
There we go.
Oh, no,
I
no,
knew
no,
it.
no, no, no.
I'm going to be graded on my dancing ability.
Yes, yes.
Let's
Oh,
hope
come
my
on, be
agility
brave.
skill helps
No,
me
I've
here.
never-
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
All right.
We're not even touching the ground.
All right.
It's
We're
fine.
like floating on air.
Not so bad. You wore me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
How about you
Oh,
leave me alone
man.
and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow in calf. That's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her.
Yeah. Back off. We're gonna totally get in a fist fight. There we go. It's fighting time.
Yeah, but. Hey, ow. Shit. Hey.
Boom, right in the kisser. I should do more boxing. Strength just went up.
Ow.
Yeah, man. New level and knock his teeth out.
My hero.
This is not the boss that we need to beat, but I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you.
We
You
got to
saw
do more
him off,
boxing.
though.
That works
He
pretty
wasn't
well.
feeling so playful after you'd finished with him.
That tickles.
Baby.
Baby. I think she's getting sweet on me.
So, you'll probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up.
This is a weird camera
Are you
angle.
sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can
I have
find
no
my own
control
way
over
home.
it.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
I gained a new level in speech and I didn't even choose anything. I just was talking. Alright. Alright, alright. Kiss her. Kiss her.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
You should go in before Peshek starts fretting.
The firefly. Woohoo!
Oh.
All right. Now that we've had this moment, I'm going to go and sleep in their bed. Hold on. I'm coming in. I need to steal a bed. We'll sleep in here. Not awkward at all. Totally cool. I definitely need nourishment. I'm going to be hungry when I wake up. No, I don't want to. I don't want to drop any of those into the pot. I just want to eat from pot. All right, time for me to go. Let's see. Let's do some eating. Okay. I tried talking to ChatGPT about how far through the game you are, and it's telling you 10 to 20%. I'm going to assume I did not accurately describe where we are. I mean, what was the prompt? What did you tell it? I already told you my perspective on where I am in terms of, I've looked up the names of the main storylines. So the way I would do this, if you wanted to do it yourself, is you take and Samo kissed us. Okay. I would take the fact that I'm on the Nest of Vipers quest and look up where that is in relation to the 29 missions that make the main storyline, and see how tell it I'm on the Nest of Vipers quest. The task we were just on was courtship, which is sort of like this long, I can go and visit her every few days kind of thing. So like the romance, yeah. I would say it's probably going to put you at around 50 is what I'm guessing. Not quite 50, 40% is kind of my hunch of where it thinks I might be. All right. Back to his house and steal it. Okay. Yeah, I know you're hoping for 95. I know you don't like this game. Think of it like Survivor. It is Survivor Medieval Edition. Think of it like that. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Turn around, cross the bridge, stay to the left at the shrine. Okay, bridge. Left at shrine. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Ambush?
Hey, who's there?
Oh jeez, that was quick. Ah man. Hey, who's there? They say. When was the last game save? This might make me unhappy. Oh, right. Yes, thank goodness. The act of sleeping saved the game. Okay. Well, let's eat up. We know we need food again. Eat. Okay, great. Now, I wonder if ambushes are programmed. Okay, you just Googled, and the end, an asteroid hits your village and you all die, so we can probably just stop now. I need to see the asteroid. I mean, I don't know how I could miss that. That sounds like an ending I've got to see. I don't know if I finished the thought. I was thinking, I'm curious if ambushes are scripted. Like, is it going to be in the same exact spot, or is it not? Ooh, hold on, what's this debuff I've got here? Nope. This button. Player. Buffs. Food poisoning! So sad. That's bummer. Does this take place on our Earth? Where are we? No, it does not. I mean, they don't say, but these are not like, there's no London. Oh, and I mean, maybe there's real places. You could look and see if there's a real place called Rattay, Rattatay, which is right here. And I have a feeling this is somewhere. I guess they do mention they do mention things like Germans at one point. So I do think this is at least intended to seem like it's set on Earth. I don't know if these are literally historical places or not, though. Fictional area in our real world. Yeah, that tracks. Okay, let's see if there's an ambush guy again. The answer is maybe this guy. No, this guy is not. All right, good. No ambush, at least not there. I actually didn't end up doing tech news because but I can talk about it now. But I didn't do it earlier because I was having those technical difficulties, and I was like, okay, forget it. I'm going straight to the game because I don't know what's going to work or not. The things I was going to point at, there was NVIDIA. I don't know if people saw the NVIDIA DRSS. You think my exit epic? Well, so what's weird is I think that also, but I was streaming music at the same time, my background music. After you left, I stopped everything. I rebooted the entire computer. I didn't stream music, and then somebody else who had popped in, they were pressing buttons, including the sax music. And it came through fine. And they tested a bunch of other things also. They were clicking buttons just for fun. And so things seem to be fine. I think really the computer does not like streaming music in, broadcasting it out, taking all my video, and then on top of it, when you press a button, I think it really like throws it off. So, which is why, I don't know if you've noticed, I haven't been doing Words with Friends, because that's the same exact issue. Is like Words with Friends was just tanking my computer. So I mean, I'd like to do it, but I don't want to like totally bomb the stream when doing it. But you should give Epic Sax a try now and see if it sounds and feels good. I think it will, if you were to give it a try. I hear it. The head bob. That was perfection. Great. So I think that's the lesson is the alerts work fine when they're just the one thing happening, but you start stacking up more and more things and the computer it's just not a big beefy streaming machine, it's just a laptop. Where is the hotspot for this? Okay, let's try it. Nope. We might be here for a minute. Oh, we got it. None of this is the stuff that I need, though. All right. Oh, here's the guy's house. Oh, there's the guy. Hey, dude.
What's going on there?
I just wanted to talk to you.
Hey, what kind of
This is a bit awkward, but recently you buried a convict, and this convict,
Oh, man. My speech skill going up has made me better at this. This is good. Good. Okay. Play with his
he
feelings.
was a family man. He left 3 young children, and I thought it might ease their hearts if I gave them the ring on him in his final
Fade
hours.
in the violin,
I'm sure you
the
wouldn't
sad
say
music.
Such a valuable thing.
children, you say? You're right, I do have the ring. But actually, it's a worthless bauble. You can have it for a few groschen.
All right,
It's a
I'll
deal.
give you 20.
Here it is.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Is something the matter?
This guy can train me in something. Hound
Can you help me
Master.
with training my dog? Sir,
Hell yeah. What's that? I don't even have a dog.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
I would. Would you teach me the basics?
Well, I'll think it over.
That's annoying. All right, I gotta find somebody who will teach me the basics of hound mastering. What a skill. Hound mastering. All right. Let's go back to Peshek. I see no reason not to fast travel. I think the one just continuing to think about technology and music and such
Jesus.
is
What do you want from me now?
if I was to download music and play it from the laptop itself, I think that probably would be better because then I'm not running the bandwidth back and forth. You do have all the emotes now. That's right. Congratulations. Use them wisely. Use them often. Use them all over the place in all the other streams. Proclaim your love for the Digital Dave emotes and convince everybody to come here and get them.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you. And I'll have
Pick your
something
top
for you
three.
soon.
Why pick your top
A
three?
clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
That could be useful.
You'll buy
Okay.
stolen goods from me.
Dave
Do
crying.
you trust me? I'm sure that'll come in useful.
Oh. Yep.
I've got some
Christy
goods
would
here,
find
don't
Dave.
might miss them.
The other one,
Alright.
Dave
Let's
overthinking,
see what we can do about
and
that.
Dave facepalm. I'm sure are right up your alley. 119. That is tempting. A treasure map, or a book on the skill of pickpocketing. Yeah, that headbang one that's overthinking, right? Let me hover. I gotta. Yeah, that's overthinking. You can wonder if you could use it in another person's stream. Overthinking came about because of Outer Wilds, and I know you don't love Outer Wilds, but I was doing classic Dave overthinking stuff, and people were like, they just kept saying that I was banging my head against a wall. I definitely was bordering on insanity because I was trying the same thing with only very, very small changes in between, and they were like, this is just insanity. I was just doing the same thing over and over again. Which one is that? Oh, the Eureka. Yeah, I tried to when I made these, I tried to pick ones that were not your standard, like, I mean, yeah, there's an LOL and there's a GG and there's a hype, but I was trying to pick some different ones. I also like my caution one is a yellow card. So Eureka I was proud of, and caution. I have a chicken one, but I don't think that's one from the inventory right now. No, because I only have so many I'm allowed to use. And so I have one with me in a chicken suit. Chicken is locked. Okay. Oh, that might be on tier 2 or 3. Yeah. And then I have like a rip one also, which I think is maybe on a higher tier. If we get more, I think with more followers, opens more emote slots. So we just need more followers, and then we can have more emote slots. Only GG and chicken are locked right now. Okay. And hype and GG are very similar. I felt like everyone like and subscribe right now. We got to bring people in. We got to drag more people in. There's been a couple follows tonight. Ephesian Gaming and actually before, and Azu followed earlier, and then before the stream I was in somebody else's stream listening and watching, and they gave me a shout out, and so I ended up with a follow from that. So the crusade for internet fame, you know, we're still on our way. One day we're gonna make it. It's gonna be like, you know, Pokimane, Burnt Peanut, Digital Dave. Like, I'm gonna be in that stratosphere. Definitely someday. Christy is now looking up who Pokimane and the Burnt Peanut are. All right, good thief. Let's see, what's nearby. I really don't want to steal from this guy. I think that's that one. Map. Yeah, that's farthish away. That's farther. Courtship's not ready. Aquarius is pretty far. Man of the Cloth is pretty far. This one, I don't know what this is. Oh, oh, that's way up in Ledechko. Tricks of the Trade, pretty far. A Bird in Hand is not too far. It might be a Bird in Hand. Might be the next one to do. Actually, this one looks maybe closer. About equal. I'm curious if... Oops. It doesn't look like there's a bridge there. How do you cross this river? It doesn't look like there's a bridge there. How do you cross this river? 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 How do you cross this ri this a bird in the hand might be hard to get to. Maybe I make this bridge here and then follow the river on this west side of it. At that point, I might as well just go up to Ledechko also. I could fast travel that even. Yeah. All right, we're gonna... Your weekend has started. That is so freaking cool. It is only Thursday for me now. It's Thursday, for me at least. Happy birthday, Christy. Even though we know it's not your birthday yet. Just saying. Maybe it is your birthday weekend. Let's see, I'm thinking about what my weekend is. What is my weekend? What weekend is this? Oh, this weekend is going to be an interesting weekend for me. So, my wife is out of town Friday afternoon all the way through either late Saturday? No. Yes, late Saturday. She's back, after dinner on Saturday. So odds are pretty good that I'll be streaming Friday night and sometime during the day on Saturday, probably. Little kiddo, my kiddo, she'll be around though. And I'm also watching, air quotes, watching my niece, same age. So I am responsible for them. I'm straight up responsible for them. But they're not like kids. So I probably will still be able to bang out some time Friday night and or Saturday during the day. Yep. When the wifey's away, Digital Dave will play. That is true, for sure. It is. I mean, that was sort of the agreement between her and I, which is like, I don't want to be. It's not I don't want to. It's this is a hobby. It's not an income. It's not generating money for me. This is an activity I do in my spare time. I'm not going to steal family time for streaming. So that's why I play it as late as night as I do. She's already asleep. She's been asleep for hours. Yes, you are funding my family's future. This is my retirement plan right here. If I don't make it big as a streamer, I have no retirement. I don't need my phone because I remembered what my activity was. That's what I'm doing this weekend. And then Sunday I think is sort of just a whatever day. I think so that maybe I'll get to play on Sunday also, but Mrs. Digital will be home at least for that. So we'll see what we're doing as a fam. All right, which one am I picking here? I don't want this dead body one. Blocking opponent strikes with your shield. I don't use shields. I don't really do that one. You have a 10% greater chance of knocking out an opponent with a blow to the head. Could be good. Does she like to game? No, she really does not. It's interesting. I know many partners, they have like very well-aligned interests. She and I, not so much. Kind of not total opposites. I mean, we're both TV and movie people. We'll sit and watch some stuff. We like shows, Broadway shows. So we'll go and see stage shows. We enjoy that. We like music. She plays trumpet. I sing. So we have interests that are aligned, but she is not a video gamer. She has not said it, but I think she thinks my hobby of streaming is probably a little goofy. Yeah, we have other interests in common, but it's just interest. Gaming is not one of them. Yeah. My attacks cause greater damage but cost more stamina. Applies to weapons that require strength. Nope. Carry 20 more pounds. Hell yeah. Give me more carrying capacity. Okay, and then just the drinking one, I think. Yep. All right. And now I've lost. Oh, right. I'm gonna go. To the one that's in Ledechko. What's in Ledechko? This one here. Yeah. Restless Spirit. What about you and your partner? Do you have similar interests or different ones? If we're sharing. Let's warm up on some this or that. Window or aisle. Are we talking about airplane seats? I am definitely a window person. I want to get on the airplane. I want to get out of the way. And I don't want anybody to deal with me except for somebody to hand me a Coke. And that's it. Let me know when the flight is over. That's me. Window 100%. What about you? Turn around and make a left. We have a couple small overlapping interests, but he's very outgoing and he likes to be out with his friends all the time. Not you. I love games, video, computer, board games. I also like board games. He hates board games, gets bored, can't finish anything, checks out so early. That's a big oof in my book. I mean, my wife, she'll play some board games. She likes some. I have gotten into like novelty games, independent games, quirky games. She doesn't, longer. I could play long board games. She does not have any interest in a long board game. All right, let's go straight for a bit, and then we're gonna make a left. I have not tried Tabletop Sim. I've heard about it. You know what I've gotten into? That's not Tabletop Sim, but there's something called Board Game Arena, BGA, BoardGameArena.com, and it simulates a lot of games that you can play in a web interface. So you don't have to be in the same room. I mean, I know that the whole point of tabletops is to be in the same room, but if you can't because you're just physically far away from each other, BGA. Oh, you have a BGA account. There you go. So you know what I'm talking about. Let's make a left here. It's a good proxy for or replacement when you can't. The other thing I like BGA is I get to try games that I would not buy outright, and I've ended up buying a number of games because of it. BGA is a lot of fun. In fact, I would be down if people wanted to, maybe this is a Discord topic, but if people wanted to BGA some games, that's a fun activity. It's kind of passive. You don't have to be on it all the time. I would be down for some BGA games. Yeah, I played a lot during COVID. I'm not playing quite as much as I used to. Just stay straight through the town here. I'm not playing quite as much as I used to, but for a stint, I was playing several tables at a time, avidly, lots of them. I've kind of cooled off of that, but it's still a great activity. It's a nice little town here. Tabletop Sim is like that, but Steam mods and stuff that feel like thousands of board games. Yeah, I think there is probably more variety on tabletop sim, in my limited understanding. You were dying in the game that you were playing? I hope you survived. What are you playing, Bruce? I mean, now that you're not dead, you have to answer my questions. Do I want to train with this guy? Yeah. Space Marine 2. Nope, just died right now. I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry to hear that. I've heard of it. I think it has something to do with space and Marines. But I don't know much more beyond that. But I think that the title pretty much says it all, right? I'm supposed to talk to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, I hear you're being haunted.
The herbalist Kunhuta sent me. I'm here because of the ghost.
You don't look like you know a thing about
You gotta
ghosts.
stand. We're going to the standing
I didn't
position.
myself. Why did she send someone so young instead? Do you know anything at all about exorcisms?
Of course I do. Now stop questioning me. I'll take that with a 9.
Listen, you want to get rid of a ghost, don't you? If the answer is yes, then stop talking.
Now we can full body dance.
Fine. I didn't think I was talking that much.
What exactly has been going on?
It happens at night. Every night, now and
Brutal co-op shooter with relentless alien hordes. There you go.
I can't take it anymore.
That's our next game, Christy. We're doing it. What do you think? That should be our next one, right?
Whose ghost is it?
His name was Alois, and he had a farm not far from Ledechko. A few years ago,
Unsubscribe.
the farm burned down with him in it.
I've heard that people who die such
It's
horrible
like you
deaths
don't know
seldom
me
rest
at
in
all.
peace.
But if I wrap it in a wrapping of tears and what's in the box and tech news, which I forgot to summarize, we'll come back around to that in a minute. Then it's a little bit better, right?
Why do you think he chose you of all people?
How am I supposed to know? Maybe because we're neighbors. We grew up together as children.
I suppose that makes sense.
You're tricking me with these other awesome things into watching this crap game.
Where is Alois buried? For the exorcism, I'll need flowers from his grave.
He's laid to rest in the Sasau cemetery by the wall. His grave is a bit overgrown with vines. I've been there a few times for a visit. The first day he appeared, I prayed at his grave, but he came again just the same.
You think you're being taken advantage of? No one's forcing you to watch this. I'm glad that you're here. I hope you choose to stay, but I'm not forcing you to.
Then for God's sake, perform the ritual as soon as possible. May the Lord watch over you.
Game saved. All right. I like a free game save. All right, let's run around Ledechko and fill in some question marks here. Let's see what this one is first. Like, let's literally just run. No, put that bow and arrow away, please. Hardcore medieval RPG with realistic combat and choices. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I like it. Mind-bending puzzle adventure inside a shifting mansion. Blueprints. I also like that too.
Somebody help me!
Who? Who needs help? This guy? What are we doing?
Bastard!
What are we doing? We're just running. Why are we just running?
Somebody help me!
I'm trying, man. Surreal puzzle mystery filled with cryptic symbols.
You're not getting away from me!
He seems like he's getting away from us just fine, dude.
Stop
You
him,
better hope
someone.
he runs out of stamina.
The bastard!
Brr. 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 Move, sheep!
Somebody help me!
Why are we helping this guy? We're just chasing this poor guy.
Thief! Thief!
Oh, he's a thief. That's why we're chasing him.
Stop him, someone!
Have I had any bad weather, snow, or thunder? Not lately, no. Why, has it been bad for you?
You're not getting away from me!
This guy seems like he's doing just fine getting away from us. I'm ready to give up. Alright, that's it. Sorry, dude. Yeah, you're on your own, buddy. Oh, in-game. I've had rain and thunder, yes. I have not had any snow in this game. I don't know if it can snow in this game. Ooh, a chest. Is anybody here? Hello? Alright, let's try opening this guy. Oops, wrong direction. Oh, man. I feel like it's gotten suddenly much easier. Between the asteroid hits. Okay. What a tremendous waste of time. There's nothing in this box. Alright. It's good for the skills, though. Cool. Let's go run down here. That'll be our last place to explore in this town. Marker. I actually, so, what do I want to say here? I was just going to start leaning into, you're talking about ChatGPT a bit. Had been using Claude a lot, and I still like it a lot, but it started to behave a little strangely on my computer a couple days ago. And so I decided to roll back to Gemini for a couple things. And I was actually pretty pleased. And so I might be moving back to Gemini for a bit. I was goofing around with their gems concept, which I don't know how up on the AI lingo you are or not, but the whole idea of skills, being able to do like repeated tasks and giving it baseline instructions and stuff. So the gems are kind of interesting, and I've been doing a little bit of that, experimenting with that lately. You don't know particularly what either of those are. I'm not very techie myself. Okay, well, so ChatGPT is an LLM, a large language model, I think is what it's called. Gemini is another one made by Google. Claude is another one made by Anthropic, a company named Anthropic. It's basically just a ChatGPT competitor. Similar experience. Which is probably more than what you asked to know, because I love to over-explain things. Alright. So we came here, she sent me further away. Which could be this guy here. Find Aloy's grave. We could do that. Aquarius is kind of over there also. And Tricks of the Trade. I have a feeling Sasso, this town, supposed town of Sasso, is all over there. All right, so why don't we just venture west? Explore west. Ooh, is this a bathhouse? I'd like to catch up with a bathhouse first. That would be nice.
Mother of God. You look like you've been assaulted.
I kind of feel like I've trained ChatGPT to be exactly what I want. Talks to me how I like, responds how I like. Yep. I search with it for some more than Google search anymore. It knows how I present things. Yep. Totally. And honestly, I mean, ChatGPT is doing that. So is Claude. So is Gemini. So is Perplexity. I think that's another one. It certainly knows way more about you than you think it does, and probably more than you're comfortable.
I'm interested in your
all of those
services.
tools are gathering information like crazy. And I've heard, talking about therapy, I've heard that, let me just get this going.
Heal my
I've
wounds,
heard that
have a hot
there's actually a
bath.
high
Although my
percentage
garments are in need
of
of
usage
I'm sure you'll
is
be extremely satisfied.
basic therapy. You know, people use it for basic therapy all the time, which is maybe a little disturbing. Yeah. I mean, I'm guilty of, not guilty, guilty is the wrong word. I have done that as well. I've used it for light therapy. What's wrong with me? Fix me, please. Yeah, everybody does, I think. Lots of people. Yeah. Yeah, I hear that. Totally. Alright, so we're gonna leave town heading west and just meander towards the marker. I assume I can just leave out this direction. Great, here's a path. Hey, horse. Jokingly always refer to it as my BFF ChatGPT. And maybe it's not a joke because sometimes I wonder if I talk to it more than I talk to anyone else in my life. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's probably a pretty common experience. I don't know that... I guess I'll say I don't know that I feel that way about myself. Ooh, a nest. I definitely didn't mean to jump, but that's fine. I feel like I want to hit this nest with a bow and arrow here. Is that it? No. Oh, there it is. I wonder if I can swing a sword and hit that. No, I'm not so ninja as to be able to jump and swing at the same time. It always responds correctly. It validates me. It doesn't argue. I would actually say one thing, you know, kind of a con or a negative to these chatbot experiences is that they're generally very agreeable. They're not going to give you a lot of pushback or conflict. And that is not necessarily the healthiest thing. Hello, broken arrow. I'll take you. Examine nest. 1 groschen. Nah, I don't know if that was worth it.
Yeah.
But I think overall, so we got into, I was in another stream, and they were deep into AI good, AI bad. And they were deep into that conversation, and you know, just it's a very polarizing topic. A lot of strong opinions on it. I tend to think it is overall a good thing. There are definitely problems with it, but you know, I'm a technologist at heart, so it to me it feels more like a tool and not something to be considering a danger. Where's the path? The path just disappears out of nowhere here. I often catch it telling me wrong, inaccurate things. You really have to fact check it. Totally. Very true. Oh, I want to go north. I mean, I'd like to go west, but I need to go north to go west. Okay, so backtrack a smidge. Look for a path. No, what are you doing, horse? Come on, dude. Work with me here. This is my path north. I still don't know what conciliation crosses are for. Stones with crossing griffin are erected, they were closely linked to. Okay. Just landmarks. Got it.
Yeah.
This is just a meandering path. Are you going to follow it? No, you're not. Okay. Is this where I want to go? Maybe. Kind of want to stick to stronger paths. Let's go back a smidge. Peanut butter, crunchy or smooth? See, you're going to take all my this or that's. Thankfully, that's not one of them. Not the one I'm going with for tomorrow, but... That's a good this or that, though. Is there just one for debate tomorrow? Yeah, we're gonna do just one. Because here's the thing, like, if I go and put, 3, 4, 5 of them together in one night, I'm gonna run out of material real fast. I'm not that creative. So we're gonna go with just one per Thursday. And I mean, it's also a little bit of an experiment to see how it goes. Yeah. Predict how my viewers will answer. That's an interesting idea. For the one I'm doing tomorrow, or for this one? For peanut butter. Oh, we're practicing. I missed that. This could be your neighborhood? I thought you lived in an urban type area. I didn't think you lived in such a rural area. Because you were talking about, what was it that you had said that made me think that you were like in a rather urban place? Something having to do with public transportation. You have forests and stuff. or like access, maybe it was like access to like the school busing, I think. Walkability and busing. Yeah. It made me think, I was like, oh, well, you must be like somewhat in an urban place.
Good health to you.
Good health to you too.
Is there any work you can do?
That depends. Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've got a bit of a problem.
I'm listening.
We've got a human captive we pulled out of the river. I've an idea what to do with him, but need a little help.
That's interesting.
I have my own plans for him, but I need a bit of help.
Just missing an ocean in the background. Are you close to the ocean?
How did you do it? It's not every day a miller's helper catches an enemy of the crown.
Karen!
My hands will be more
How's it going? Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your walk. Are you walking in a forest? We're talking about forests. Oh, that's right. You live on an island. That's right. I forgot about that. You had mentioned that.
I'll help you. I've got some unfinished business with the Cubans.
I'm guessing you're from Skalitz then.
I am.
Very well then. I plan to question the bastard and find out where he hid all the plunder he's been taking.
You can see ocean from this room. That sounds amazing. Are the beaches there? I'm assuming I've never been to a beach in Canada, but anything on the northern parts of the states gets pretty like rocky. This is not a beach, a sandy beach, is it?
I'll get it out of him.
Do you speak Hungarian?
No, I don't.
No, I
You
don't.
won't get anything out of him. But if you want to help, you can. A little down the river is a mill. The men said there's a vagrant there who swears in Hungarian when he's playing dice. You could go there and find out if he knows any more than curses.
Yeah. Yeah. Quite rocky.
All right, I can handle it.
Thanks. Good luck to you. So, have you...
Not yet.
All right, but hurry.
And so that's good. Is this now? Oh, that's still the grave. I mean, whatever, we'll just go towards the A now, which is southwest. Yeah, this works. Going for a little peaceful trot through the forest. I can hear the birds tweet. The orchestral music following me around. I need to make a right-hand turn if I'm going to get to my letter. Let's take a look at the map. Looks like I go down a little further and then I cut through the woods. Or perhaps, maybe, could be. Often when I'm running through, riding through these woods and I hear the horse hooves, tick-a-dump, 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 I'm reminded of Monty Python and the squires clapping the coconuts to simulate horse hooves. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which is a fantastic movie. S tier movie there, Christy. You would hate it. I'm gonna plant a flag that you would hate it. But it's a great movie, whether you hate it or not. It's called Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I did not mean to get off my horse. It is a dumb movie. Is it the same one? Yes, tis just a scratch. I'm feeling better. I think I'll go for a walk. So, do you know Monty Python? They're British. I'm pretty sure British. And it's like a comedy troupe. Oh, I've overshot my go here. I need to turn around to go back to A. So they had like a sketch comedy show, I don't know, 60s, 70s. Very successful. And then they produced a few movies also, as far as I know. The Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Life of Brian, a few others I can't remember the names of right now. And it's very it's a specific kind of humor. You either like Monty Python or you really don't like Monty Python. There's not a whole lot of yeah, they're okay, I can kind of watch them. You're sort of in it or you're not. But honestly, I find it's really funny. It's smart. It's it's also sometimes kind of stupid, which is what makes it funny. All right, turn around. I need to be going west. Where the hell am I going? I need to be going this way. Dave. Jeez, Dave. What are you doing? But, hold on. Before I just start trotting off into the middle of nowhere again. Yeah, I think as I bend to the right, I'll make a left somewhere in here. Okay. So here's my bend to the right, coming up. Do I just assault this hill? I guess that's what I do. Yeah, assault the hill. But there's a lot of great scenes in that movie. Very quotable. Lots of funny stuff. Looks like I just missed a path. Alright, whatever. The Knights Who Say Ni. The Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. What other great stuff is in that movie? They have this scene where I forget the character's name. He's one of the Knights of the Round Table, and he's like the chaste one, the guy who's sworn to celibacy, blah blah blah, and he invades this castle of virgins who are all hot for anybody who comes, and he is fighting the temptation, or actually he's trying to give in to the temptation. It just makes for a funny sequence. It's not like, as a movie, it's not like a great written movie. It's really just a series of scenes that have been stitched together that happen to tell a story over the arc of it. I know I'm really selling it to you now. KCD is set in the modern-day Czech Republic. The game takes place in a real-world region roughly 30 to 40 kilometers southeast of Prague, focusing on the Something River Valley between towns such as Rete, Sasso, and Talmberg. Yes, I agree with all that. Hey dude, what's up? Alright, I'm trying to go to A. Alright, just run down to A. Whee! Let's go! Fast travel, good. Let's talk to the innkeeper while we're here, get a quest.
God be with you.
An old game from 2018. Believe it or not, old games can still be good. No, the new crazy thing is the sequel. Oh, should we play that next? That's what we should do next. We should do another 100 hours of KCD 2 right after this one. That's what we should do.
Are there any problems around here I might be able to help with? Well, depends what you're willing to do. You're from Skalitz, ain't you? You must know Fritz and Matthew then.
My goal in my stream is to try to... I am so down, Bruce says. My goal in my Stream is to, like, really back Christy off.
Some of them at the monastery. Talk to your hanker.
I know I'm really touching a nerve. We're succeeding.
I'm sure
We're
she's
succeeding.
Some good Samaritan who'd lighten her load. And it occurs to me, there was one troublemaker around here not long ago.
I'm not trying to get you to leave. I am giving you a hard time, though. Just ban you, it'll be easier. No way. You're my number one first in on for the month of March, and you're climbing in the overall leaderboard also. I can't afford to ban you.
Are there any problems around here?
I have no idea what that guy just said. I talked over all of it. Whatever. Yeah, she did get 2 first ins because of my tech error. So, sorry, Bruce. I am not going to immediately play KCD 2. I may eventually play KCD 2, but I am not immediately going to play KCD 2. No, my strategy will be, as I'm on record, recorded from prior streams. I will bounce around with different genres between games. I think, yeah, I mean, I don't know what it's going to be quite yet, but my next one will not be another 100-hour big narrative single player. It'll be something different. I don't know what quite yet, but it won't be another one of these right away. Tacos. Hold on. Scroll back, chat. Tacos what? Oh, Taco Bell caused you to miss notifications. Well, I mean, there you go. Serves you right. Taco Bell bad. Notifications good. I had tacos tonight. Real tacos. Not crappy fake tacos. Yeah, chance could be good.
Found it.
Ooh.
Now to pick the flowers.
I love picking flowers.
Right. Now back to Drahamira so I can get this thing over with.
Okay. This just seemed like a reason to get me over to this town, which is totally fine. I needed a reason to come here. Okay, so... Oop, that way. Fail. Taco Bell is not even fake tacos. It's just... I mean, it's not beef. It's like beef substitute. Ah, bummer. I do like them authentic. Corn is better than flour. I want a taco that is double wrapped in corn because they made them so fresh, the corn shells, that they're brittle. They're like falling apart. They're still a little oily because they're coming right off the skillet with, you know, something like chorizo or, you know, you could do it with steak or even shredded chicken, but onion, cilantro, squeeze of lime, if they've got like a nice piping like hot green salsa, that is a taco that I love. I love that kind of taco. I know they're not trying to be authentic. I'm they're, you know, it's not me saying that they're trying and failing. It's just me saying that they suck. Oh, I'm so you're welcome, Karen, or I'm sorry, Karen. Food is a big part of my life. I'm sorry. You're gonna hang out here. We're gonna be talking about food. I had homemade guacamole tonight. My wife makes amazing guacamole. I love it. Every time we go out to a restaurant that serves it, we try, and I'm like, you know, it's just not as good as yours, honey. Oh, this is hard to do while talking. Hold on. Darn it. It's Brucey's weekend also? What do you mean? Oh, is it your weekend? Is it both your weekends off? Oh, no. Right now is your weekend. Right. Alright, forget it. I don't... Whatever's in here, I don't want that badly. I'll come back when I've got more skill. Or I won't. Wednesdays are your Fridays. Right. Okay. Let me go and open up this. Figure out what's over here. Ooh, is there a pot to eat from? There is. Do I need it? That's not the button. No, I don't need it. Cobbler. The cobbler is over here. Okay. Oh, there's another one. You're on a solo trip to Istanbul. That's amazing. Karen, you do a lot of traveling, right? That's what I was understanding. Istanbul, that sounds amazing. I should be doing even a tiniest bit more traveling in my life would be So nice. Digital nomad. I was just talking with... That's right. It was a work-related thing. I was talking to somebody, and they are also digital nomads. Maybe you're the same digital nomad, but they're not in Istanbul right now. They're in Japan, I think, right now. And he was saying that they spend about 3 months in one location at a time, and they pick up and move each, over and over, and that this guy I was talking to, he's in technology like I am, he has to, or he chooses to work the Eastern Standard Time, the East Coast of the United States. So when I was talking to him, it was like 2 a.m. or something. And I was like, wait, so you're just like working nights right now? He's like, yeah, because I'm committed to, he was committed to his job, different company. And he's like, we work Eastern time. So that's what I do no matter where I am on the planet. That's what I'm doing. It's like, wow, that's a thing. So yeah, I wonder if Istanbul has a Taco Bell, and what are they serving? Because it's probably not. I bet you their Taco Bells are actually good. How about that for a thought? Taco Bell at Istanbul is a good Taco Bell. I said it. All right. Aquarius. We're doing Aquarius now. Google says there's none in Turkey. Your company works European times, but I might move to South America next year. Wow. Google says none in Turkey, but I'll be able to watch North America streams more regularly. Right on. Right on. It's amazing, actually. Just time zones and thinking about people on the other side of the planet, other side of the world. Like, it's late night for me. I don't got too much more steam left. Although actually I'm feeling pretty good right now, but it's still late for me. And, I'm talking to people who are just beginning their day or just, I don't know, it's just kind of wild to consider. It's cool stuff. Connected by a silly little digital platform such as Twitch. Wait, do I want to be up there? Is that where I want to be? I think it is. I think I'll go around. I bet they have different food regulations and standards that makes it much higher caliber product. Yeah, I would imagine that as well. I agree. We're allowed to skimp on stuff. Skimp is probably... Oh, I have to get... It's bringing me right back to the church I was just trying to lockpick my way into. Jeez. Okay. Maybe there's another entrance I wasn't looking at. Oh, yeah. This one here, with the door wide open. I'm just curious. Does that open? No, apparently it does not. How about that one? This one opens. Which... Oh, hello there, Father Fabian. Hello there, Skalit's priest. I need your help, Father.
Father, I need your help urgently.
You?
I was thinking about having McDonald's.
You're the Skalit's blacksmith's son.
Yes.
No. You have McDonald's in Istanbul. I'm sure that is a better version than the McDonald's here.
The locals need their spiritual shepherd.
No, certainly not, my boy. That's one place I shan't be going back to.
What's I have no idea what food in Istanbul is like. What is like a quintessential Istanbul food? What if you're going to go out and you're going to get a nice meal, what are you going to go order in Istanbul? Yeah, they do have, I totally have different menus. Totally agree. Oh gosh. Doner kebabs. The epitome of Turkish cuisine. I'm going to have to look that up later. I'm gonna totally lay into this guy. 10 plus 3. Which one do I want to pick? Have you no shame? Have you no shame?
Don't you feel any shame? Think of all those Christians who faced death and never betrayed their faith.
That's something else entirely.
No, it's not. They weren't afraid to face death, and you're squirming at the thought of some slight danger.
Haven't you seen how they ransacked the place? Does that seem slight to you? Well, not to me.
The Cumans are gone, but the townsfolk won't come back. And why should they, when the man who ought to set an example, the one they look up to, is shitting himself?
I am.
Whoops.
More than you can imagine, but
Oops.
not quite enough to get myself killed for it. I'm a man of the cloth, not a man at arms. So, I shall politely decline your offer.
This isn't going to work either then. 10 plus 3 isn't going to get there. Let's try some other things.
It is your parish, after all.
A parish that's little but a ruin these days. And besides, God forgive me, but I'm afraid. All kinds of ruffians are on the rampage around Skalitz.
It isn't completely safe, but most of them are gone.
As my father used to say, why take the risk?
How did you manage to get out of Skalitz?
I didn't. I wasn't there during the raid. I was here at Sasau for confession.
And why aren't you with our folks at Ratai? What if Sir Radzik has need of you?
Look, here I'm an honored guest and well cared for. In Ratai, there's hardly room enough for the refugees already there. And what's more, the parish priest doesn't like me, which happens to be mutual. The last thing I want to be doing is haggling with him over where I can sleep or how many slices of bread I'm allowed to eat.
He certainly isn't known for being generous.
Bribing a priest? Whatever. My morals are very sketchy in this game anyway.
Would that convince you?
My boy, my boy. I get tithes from the parishioners, and since my flock amounts to a flock of ravens these days, it won't come too much.
I know. That's why I've arranged a small collection for you, so you'll have something to live on before the parishioners return.
So that's what you're about. And how much have you put together?
I need 200. 455, 355. Oh, okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna give him the 300. It's not worth him saying no.
Well and good. That's most satisfactory. And where will I live? My house in Skalitz must surely be in ruins.
You can live right there at St. James. I'm sure the locals will be grateful enough to give you a roof over your head.
Well, it's true they've treated me kindly, and I do owe them. Very well. I will go back.
Thank you. The people from St. James will never forget this. Father, when do you plan to return to St. James?
I beg your pardon. Why do you ask, my boy?
Your housekeeper, Agnes, is in Ratai and doesn't want to work for anyone else. She's waiting for your return.
So she survived. Thank the Lord. I prayed for her and all who suffered, but I'm not going back. Tell her I appreciate her concern, but to look out for herself now. God be with you.
Okay. Hopefully she believes me when I come back and tell her that. Just had this great thought that I could break into the indulgence box and steal the 264. I suppose I can't do that though. Alright, let's try this lock over here one more time. Oh, it seems like the spot moved. It did move. Okay. Oof. Okay. Yeah. All right. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, a very hard one. That's all right. I'm not even gonna bother. Can barely get easies open. All right, let's see. What else can we do? Can we knock anything else out while we're here? There's a quest giver. I got it. Oh, there's actually some question marks here. All right, first things first. Question mark. Nope, not there.
Mother of God!
What's up? Oh, I don't want to pickpocket you. I wanted to talk to you, but whatever. Scribe! Let's talk to the scribe. Oh, let's not talk to the scribe. Can I talk to you now? Talk.
Hi. What do you think you're doing?
Talk! I wish to talk to you. Guess you're not to be talked to. Dude!
Jesus Christ be praised.
Oh, no trading, huh? Whoa. Oh, this is the kind of thing that I would want to spend money on. Flea and warp remedy. Seems like some of these could be useful. I really want to save some money though. I'm gonna need it for sword sword training later on. All right, mental note for later. Oh, there's all sorts of question marks here. Armorer.
Asparagus, they'll cut you in half, and cucumbers that'll cure
Butcher.
what ails you. Come get
Did they
them.
say cucumber? Herbalist. Grocer. Are you the herbalist? No, you're a trader. I heard them say herbalist. Cucumber. It's to the left of the door. This over here. She's the herbalist.
Apples, cucumbers, onions, come get them.
Huh. Cool, cool, cool. Not what I'm looking for. Another trader? Okay. There's a star over here. I want to talk to them. Give me the quest.
Pour me an ale.
Charlatan, huh?
Huh. I know you. I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from?
What?
Of course, my dream. You were in a boat made of bone, and I put a crown of thorns on your head.
Right. Tell me about this dream of yours.
That dream. Yes, that dream has come true. I dreamt that a young man would become my apprentice, my own pupil in the trade of miracles.
Then I'm in luck.
I'm in luck.
On the contrary, I, the lucky one. What's your name, young man?
Oh. Henry.
Henry. A powerful name. So, Henry, are you ready to become my apprentice?
What does it entail?
What exactly does it entail, becoming your apprentice?
Oh, a lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic. You have to study the great works of the ancients and devote your time to understanding your fellow men, listening to them, and learn to read their souls.
Wow. That sounds demanding.
That's a pretty challenging task.
That's why God has sent you. So what do you say?
So what do you say? Who are you?
First, tell me, who are you, and what do you do?
Me? I am an unworthy, low, and miserable servant of Providence. Scholar or merchant, believer or heathen. I wander the world without home or family, with only my wagon, offering miracles to those that need them. That's who I am. Without home or kin, I wander this world with my wagon, providing the miracles that people need. Ointments, relics, aromatic herbs, rare spices, talismans and amulets for luck. All these things I have.
Let's do it.
All right, I'll be your apprentice.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious day! I have a successor in my work.
So, how do you plan to start training me?
With a test of your practical skills.
Oh.
I have my eye on 3 rare objects of great value. But sadly, they're a little difficult to obtain.
Go on.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung on a church. And finally, a talisman for luck from a passionate player.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. All right, one thing at a time. About that tooth. It's going to be slightly more complicated, isn't it?
I know. Yes, it would be very difficult to gain such a rare relic, of course. That's why I have an alternative solution.
I'm listening.
A layman named Procopius lives by the monastery, and it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical knowledge, that I found out he has a sick tooth.
How did you find out he has a sore tooth?
As it happens, he told me at the tavern. But that's not important.
And how am I supposed to get the tooth?
I haven't the faintest idea. You'll have to think of something. But maybe you'll be able to persuade him to let the blacksmith pull it.
Oof.
My pleasure.
Wouldn't that be swindling people?
It is, and it isn't. If I sell that tooth as the tooth of Saint Procopius, then it certainly is deceitful. But if I sell it as a tooth from Procopius of Sasau, then I'm cheating nobody.
Does it really matter whose tooth I bring then?
Of course it does. The name Procopius in this holy land is shrouded with mystical power. Sometimes I might play a trivial trick on someone, but I assure you, I'm no swindler.
Fine. I'll get it from him.
Wonderful.
This topping out, what's that?
You're not a carpenter, it seems.
No, I'm a blacksmith.
I see. Well, a topping out is a decorated spruce or a conifer tree hung on top of the roof of a new house to bring good fortune and God's blessing.
Well, then all we need to do is break off a branch somewhere, buy a few ribbons, and we've got our own homemade topping out right there.
You don't understand, young man. The topping out was sanctified by a priest, and it hangs on the highest church far and wide. You can't just replace it with a decorated branch.
Fair enough.
Of course not.
That topping off is hung pretty high, isn't it?
Naturally. It hangs on the rooftop according to tradition. And the church is tall.
And how am I supposed to get it down?
Damned if I know. But they had to get it up there somehow, didn't they?
Got it for you right here.
I'll get it then.
I'll get it. This player's talisman. Where am I supposed to find it?
I actually have a specific one in mind. Here at the inn, there's a dice player who always has a cat's paw with him. That's supposed to bring him luck.
A cat's paw? I thought players bring along a rabbit's paw for luck.
I thought so too. But this man is winning one game after another, so cats are clearly even more powerful than rabbits.
How am I supposed to get the talisman from
I'm gonna have to beat him, right?
I haven't a clue. It won't be easy, but I'm sure you'll find a way.
We'll see.
All right.
Very well, I'll get you the paw. I'll get looking for those things then.
Excellent! You do that, my journeyman. Good luck.
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
Beginner.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Haggle.
Isn't that quite a lot? Sorry?
Let's push it.
You're a right pinch purse.
Came down by 6. I'll go up by 6.
Sorry, but I'm not going to teach you for that price.
Let's try it again.
Would you teach me more about...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right, but...
Isn't that quite a lot?
So I started at 47. Started at 48 this time.
What about this?
That's not enough. Agreed.
There we go.
Now, listen up.
Cool. He also does pickpocketing, I think, right?
Will you teach me how to...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice...
All right, but...
Isn't that quite a lot?
So... 48.
Since it's you...
That's a pool. Agreed. Now, good luck.
Great.
Here we are.
God be with you.
Okay.
Take care now.
Good. This is a pretty big town. There's a lot of stuff here. Activity giver. Let's see what that is. I wish to be given an activity. Seems it's on the other side of the fence. What's up, butcher?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Are you in need of a helping hand?
Helping hand? No.
I understand. The roads aren't safe these days.
No, that's not what I meant. Beef and pork I can get plenty of, but the burgers here have a taste for aristocratic food. And maybe you can help me with that.
You want me to poach game?
Heaven forbid I would ever suggest such a thing. No. You would have to get it by, other means.
I don't want to spoil your plans, but game doesn't grow on trees.
No, but if you happen to be walking in the woods and, came across something, if you see what I mean.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's say I'll take a walk in the woods and I'll come across something and bring it to you.
Excellent. I'm glad to see you speak my language. Get me a wild boar for now, so I can see what you can do. And don't worry, you'll be well rewarded. Take care now.
Okay. This looks like the bathhouse. Baths, okay, we don't need that right now. Grindstone, cool. And blacksmith.
Kuttenberg is far.
Good health to you.
Do you pull teeth?
Oh, it doesn't give me any pleasure, but someone has to do it.
Well, I have a customer here.
Bring him in. I'll go and get my pliers. Farewell.
Yeah, the map isn't the art style of that really cool? Particularly when you get into like the towns and it like zooms in.
They say you're the best blacksmith in the whole region. That metal you've tempered never breaks.
Ah, nothing but old wives' tales. Of course some of my pieces are broken, but only ever here at the smithy.
No one's ever returned anything for you to rework though, have they?
Not that I recall, but I can't remember everything.
Returning to seated mode.
Father was a blacksmith all my life. He always stoked up the furnace till it roared gently, and you could smell the heated iron. Then he plunged it into the water, and that was that.
Fine words and no mistake. I do it a little differently. I heat until the metal is 2-3 shades short of bright yellow. I ease up on the bellows, and after a Lord's Prayer and a Hail Mary, off it goes into the water.
It's strange to think that I'll never help him out with it again. Our forge will stay burned out forever, unless I go back to the trade myself.
It would be a shame not to, lad. Working iron is a worthwhile thing. Godly. It makes life easier for folk. let's be honest, you can make a decent living doing it.
And is that all? There's nothing else you do with it?
Well, that depends. I heat it up again after that, but not so it starts to glow. I just hold it like this at the edge of the furnace for a while and then quench it again.
You quench twice?
Yes, although there's less quenching needed the second time, it doesn't get quite so hot.
And how does that help?
I don't rightly know. I found out about it by chance. I got caught short, needed to piss so bad, I left the rod resting by the furnace by mistake. That's how I found out if you quench twice, it doesn't break as easily. No idea why, but I've tried it enough times to know it works.
I'd like to ask you about the tempering process.
And I'd say I've nothing much to tell you. You just need an eye for it and a furnace.
Let's stop talking about tempering.
All right. Yeah. Oh, 213 to repair all of it? No, never mind. What if I just the leather jerkin?
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
What do you say to this?
Well, a little more, and we'll call it a deal. Aye, that would do it.
Okay. Looks like one question mark and one activity giver left.
God be with
you. Harry's solving every issue with cash monies.
Any chance of some work?
Well, come to think, there is one rather delicate matter to attend to. A while ago, a holy man came by here. He said he'd come from the Holy Land, and he was selling various relics he'd collected on his travels to pay his way.
I see.
Well, I heard he had some fragments of a sacred sword that once belonged to the fabled Czech Queen of Sheba. But by the time he reached me, he had no pieces left of the sword. All he had was some dubious wares, splinters from our Lord's cross, thorns from the crown, nothing of interest to me.
And where did the pieces of the sword go?
He sold them off to swordsmiths and blacksmiths hereabouts. They just keep them lying around at home for good luck. If I had them, I'd forge them back into a sword. Can you even imagine what power it would command? If you could get me all the pieces of the sword, I'd repay you very handsomely.
Oh man. Okay. Questions. Here we go.
Sure, the Queen of Sheba's a Czech queen.
Who else would she be? Have you not heard of her? Our some priest. She's in the Bible.
Isn't it a bit strange
Doubt.
that some pilgrim would have something so valuable?
Are you suggesting he might have been lying? Well, people aren't to be trusted, but this is nothing to joke about. God would smite him in a flash if he made light of holy relics that way.
What kind of power did this sword have?
What do you think? It brought its bearer good luck in combat and protection from enemies.
Where can I find the powers?
Like I said, the smith hereabouts bought them from him. They say the largest piece is with the Rattay swordsmith. bastard probably won't want to sell. But if you manage to swipe it somehow...
I could do with a sword like that. What if you sold it to me?
Well, everything has its price. But this one would be expensive. Getting hold of the bits is one thing. Forging them back together is quite another. That tinkerer from Ratite couldn't manage it.
It's funny, this is the same story as one of the
Very interesting.
workers I interviewed at the beginning of the stream. He was talking about knowing about a piece of this sword also, and I called him a liar, or I didn't call him a liar, but I basically dismissed him as a liar.
God be with you.
There might be some truth to it after all. Yeah, this map here is very cool. There was a game I played. It was a year or two ago now. I think it was called Penitence, I think, which had a really cool artistic design. And yeah, it is cool how the side quests are interconnected. It's Penitence, and I don't know if I actually finished it or not, but the art style of these maps reminds me of like traversing through the tapestries of the landscapes in like a pseudo 3D, pseudo 2D kind of format. I look at these maps and I feel like I'm looking at Pentiment. Yeah, that I'm playing that again. That was really good. It was very interesting. I mean, not many games like that. There are not many games like that at all. Okay. On that note, we're going to start winding down here as it's coming up on 1:30 local time. And even though I'm feeling good, I'm starting to feel it. I can like feel it, me getting a little tired here. And I think I'm going to go out on a strong note rather than, oh, my camera's not working. Hold on. I'm coming back. I'm not going anywhere. Where'd my camera go? I'm supposed to have a camera on right now. Like all of my feeds broke. I think that was also contributing to some of my technical issues earlier. There we go. I'm back. I didn't go anywhere. I mean, I can sleep in VTuber. I can sleep in tomorrow. Usually for Thursdays, I start my workday at 7:45. And so I can't stay up late on Wednesdays because of that. But my meeting has been canceled for the week. And so I get to sleep in till at least 7:45. A standard day. So I'd rather go out on a strong note rather than when something happens like my camera breaking. Yes, that is exactly what just happened. Apologies for that one. Average streamer gets average stream experience. You are just slumming it with me. You could be spending your time somewhere else, but you decided to spend your time with me. You get what you pay for on that one, I suppose. On that note, folks, I hope you have a great Thursday coming up, a great weekend if I don't get to talk to you. We will be streaming again tonight, later today, whatever, Thursday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. More KCD. We will be playing a new game for us called This or That, where we will pose a question to the group, hopefully a polarizing one. We'll see how polarizing it really is. You'll have to choose which side of the line that you're on and advocate for your position. I'm really hoping for some dissension. I hope we don't all line up on, point A or point B. You could do polls here. Yeah, we could do polls here. That is true. So, I mean, we could do that as well. I think the thing with polls, though, is that they only stay open for like 2 minutes or 5 minutes or something. So, I mean, they're useful, but they're not like a poll that you can leave open for a stretch of time. But if you're an active participant, we'll be expecting you to speak your mind and defend your position passionately and tell us why the rest of us are all wrong. If you want to do prep work later today, after my sleep, I will announce what the topic is in the Discord if you want early access to it. Otherwise, you'll have to think on the fly. We'll talk about it at stream on Thursday. I'm shy and quiet. I'd never share my true opinion. Yes, we know that is definitely true about you, Christy. And then I was talking about this earlier. I do think I'm going to have some bonus streams over the weekend where we'll probably mix up the game a little bit there. Might do some KCD, but Fall Guys is on the table. Maybe something else. We'll see how I'm feeling. Kind of a grab bag. Karen, thank you for dropping by and spending your morning with us. I hope you have a great day. Christy, thank you so much. Bruce, if you're out there, thank you so much. Folks who have come throughout the evening, thank you for hanging out today. If you're not already following, please do consider following or find us on Discord. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later.